It's the Giant Show, Project 961.
What's happening? Welcome to Shaffee TV, and first and foremost, happy Memorial Day weekend to everybody. I'm in Detroit right now. Hopefully you're having a good time with friends and family, whatever you're doing. Enjoy yourself. Now, there's a lot going on the Giant Show, and when we come back on Tuesday, we're going to jump right back into it. First of all, a lot of people wondering, where's Prophet Love? Well, Prophet Love has left the Giant Show because we didn't show him the money. The money. He says, where's the money? He wants to be paid for his appearances on our show, despite the fact that he stands out on street corners in Atlanta all day long. Even in the summertime, when it's 100 degrees, he's out there sweating in his purple suit from head to toe with this sign that says 98 out of 100 church folk are going to burn in hell, and he's not getting paid for that. So I don't know why he has a problem with coming to our radio show every other week or so, like he has been doing since we discovered the dude over a year ago. Finally, he says, where's the money? Well, management, unfortunately for him, said there is no money. So for now, Prophet Love is out. Now, we're trying to get him back. At least I'm trying to get him back. I know Giant Brian's tried to call him on his personal phone, which is supposed to be available to anybody 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. But for the first time ever, Prophet Love has refused to take Giant Brian's calls. He won't take my calls. He won't take anybody's calls. So I'm hoping this isn't the real deal. I'm hoping he's not really gone forever, although at this point in time it seems like it is, that he is. Another thing that has been, I guess, intact forever so far has been the virginity of our intern Bitch Boobs. He recently revealed on the show that he is indeed a virgin. Dude's 29 years old. Now, we took him out to a Braves game, told him it was singles night, told him that there'd be a bunch of single chicks there waiting for a guy like him to talk to them, and so that maybe they could hook up. Now, he did not meet any girls that were interested in him at the game. However, he did meet a chick at the game who said she had a friend who would be interested in him. She gave him her number, and Bitch Boobs and this mystery chick were texting back and forth. I guess they've been talking on the phone. The update right now is that Bitch Boobs is still a virgin, but we'll have to find out after the Memorial Day weekend to see if he's done anything to change that. Paranoid. You know him on our show as our musical director. He's always doing original songs. Really hardcore, edgy, racy type of material usually is what we get from Paranoid. But since the birth of his son, Gilligan, he's kind of changed his tune a little bit. In fact, he's changed all of his tunes. He's changed his name. He now wants to be known as Crib Rock. That's right, he's doing children's music songs. And you can hear some of those on project961.com, keyword The Giant Show. You can also become his friend at myspace.com/cribrock, and we'll keep an eye on that. Now, we've got this thing going on called the Giant Show Out of Work Network. A lot of people looking for work. We understand times are tough. We figured we could do our best to try to help some people get a job, or at least get an interview that could potentially lead to a job. Now, Shaffee moves to town last year, the end of last year, from Florida, and he's with his lovely fiance, and she's been looking for a job ever since she got to Atlanta with no luck. So Shaffee thought it'd be a good idea to take advantage of the Giant Show's Out of Work Network, try to push his chick to the top of the list, get her on the air, get her story on the air, and maybe somebody would call in and offer her an interview. Now, Brian and I, though we're not against trying to help his fiance get a job, we think it's kind of a bad move that Shaffee would be willing to immediately put his chick in front of everybody else, put her ahead of the audience, put her ahead of those people that the Out of Work Network was specifically designed for. And so we said, you know what? We'll let you use the power of the airwaves. We'll let you use the power of the Out of Work Network. We'll try to find your chick a job, but only after you do something that we want you to do. So over Memorial Day weekend, Brian and I are thinking about what will Shaffee have to do. You're going to have to tune in Tuesday to find out. And also on Tuesday, you remember the 96-second contract with the Atlanta Braves? Project 961 is at it again, this time offering you a 96-second contract with Metallica. Listen Tuesday morning for your opportunity to be in Metallica for 96 seconds. That's 96 seconds longer than anybody else you know can say they've been in Metallica. Happy Memorial Day weekend. We'll see you Tuesday. There's a lot going on. But there always is, isn't there? A lot going on.